Alrighty guys, it is November, so we are here at the Home Depot to finally check out the Black Friday deals that they've got going. So we're gonna head inside. I'm gonna try and highlight everything that I can, and I'm gonna do it a little bit differently this year. In the past, I've just kind of been all over the place. We're gonna try and do it by brand, specifically the stuff in front, and then we'll do some more miscellaneous after that. So let's go. All right, guys, so here we are. We're gonna go ahead and start off with Ryobi tools, or Ryobi tools, however you wanna say it. But we're gonna go ahead and walk to the back wall because that's where they have the giant signage of these special deals. Now, every brand is gonna have these, but I wanted to highlight these real quick. So if you buy something along that, one of the kits along the top there, you get to choose one of the tools on the bottom there, on the bottom of the list for free. These deals come every year, and there are ways to manipulate it, guys. I don't condone that, but I'm sure if you look in the comments, there'll be ways to kind of show how to maximize this deal in certain ways. So now next up, we have this battery deal where you get a 4 amp hour and a 2 amp hour battery along with charger for 99 bucks. Batteries are super expensive, so that's a great little deal. Next up, this is one of my favorite battery-powered wet dry vacuums. It's just a little 1 gallon, but the amount of water lift it has, it's actually a powerful little unit. So at 50 bucks, I think it's an absolute home run. I love that thing. Sticking with the vacuums, we also have this 3-piece universal wet dry accessory kit where you get a crevice tool, brush, and a claw tool. Really great little system there, coming in at $19.97. And then, as you can see there, we also have deals on the filters for that vacuum. This is a really cool little stocking stuffer item that I found that I hadn't seen before. And it's just a little attachment that goes onto your drill or impact driver or whatever else, and it holds accessories. Really, really cool. Coming in at $14.97. I think that's a great gift for dad for Christmas or the holidays. Then we move into this 6-tool kit. And then it also comes with a 2 different batteries, a charger, and a bag. So pretty much everything you could need there, coming in at a price that's $100 off to $199. So good deal there. It looks like, 1.5 amp hour battery and then a 4 amp hour battery as well. Another stocking stuffer item here, guys. This is super cool. For the price, it's a home run, right? So it's an 11-inch extension coming in at $4.97. Really, really cool piece there to get into those tighter spots. And now we move into some lawn and garden type items. We have this 18-volt pole saw, and it is an 8-inch blade coming in at $99. Tool only, no battery. But then we move into this blower, and this is a kit that comes with a 4 amp hour battery, the charger, and then the blower itself. Now this is just a 350 CFM blower, but still at 99 bucks, that's a great little deal. Moving on to just a cool little 625 lumen light. Now this is part of their USB lithium battery pack, and I love those. And another item that's gonna be coming up here, this guy here, I absolutely love these things. I've made a ton of videos on this. I use these every day in my detail business. Normally 50 bucks, they're on sale for $30. So guys, go stock up on those things. Those are a fantastic deal. I will have this stuff linked in the description as well, so you can find them there. We have another blower. This is a 40 volt. Now it is a higher CFM, 550 CFM, but it is a 40 volt. So it's different than their normal 18 volt platform. So if you don't have those batteries, it may not be worth it for you. Now I have this in my shop and I absolutely love it. It's still expensive. It's 20 bucks off, but it is an incredible little portable workbench that you can doubles also as a dolly. Great little deal there. Moving on to the Rigid brand of products here. Same thing, guys. Buy one of these kits, and then you can choose one of these tools for free. Like I said, every brand's going to have these, and this is just what Rigid has to offer. I'm just going to kind of highlight it there so you guys can pick and choose what may work for you. All right, guys, quick update for you. Because I'm doing the Black Friday series of videos, I wanted to announce that I'm going to be doing a Black Friday sale on my personal site as well, which is dtlrsupply.com. This is going to be online only. I also do have a store location in San Diego, and we're going to be doing special sales on actual Black Friday Saturday. But right now, 15% off site-wide starting now until Cyber Monday, through Cyber Monday. So make sure you make use of that. Just use code. It's not Black Friday anymore, right? No one does just Friday. Unfortunately, it's like the whole month long. So call it, the code will be Black 2025. Gets you 15% off site-wide. Go check it out. Moving on to other Rigid items now, we have some accessories for their vacuums, which we all know and love. So there's a 2-pack there coming in at $29.98, normally $35. We also have the auto detailing kit. This is the longer hose, crush proof hose. Fantastic little unit here. I always use these. And Harbor Freight also came out with one cheaper, but this is currently on sale, so it's a phenomenal value. Normally $55, down to $30. All right, moving on to Dewalt. They actually have 2 different banners. So if you buy this starter kit, which is a 9 amp hour flex volt and charger, then you can choose one of those tools. Or then we're going to get into another offering that they have that's more generic like the other ones as well. So here you go. One of the kits along the top can get you one of the tools on the bottom for free. Now, last year I remember for the more expensive kits like this one that's $3.99, I think they used to offer like 2 tools for free or a different category of tools for free. This time they lumped it all together. And as you can see, tools up to, there's a $230 saw, $240 jigsaw there. So the amount of value you can get, even if you were to buy the $199 kit, you can get that. So really good deal. Keeping with the Dewalt lineup, look at this accessories kit. Really, really nice. Really nice case that it comes in as well. And phenomenal deal, guys. 120 pieces for $29.88. Highly recommend that. That's just an absolute phenomenal deal. We're going to look at another one that's a little bit smaller as well here in a second, but I wanted to show you guys exactly what it comes with. So if you need to, pause that and you can kind of take a look and see if this has what you need. But now we'll go on to the smaller kit, and that is right here. So this is, I can't remember, it's an 81-piece kit. Also a great value, but at $20, for $10 more, I would personally just go with the other one. Now, this is an interesting little deal, a 20-volt cordless vacuum. Just an interesting shape. I had never seen this one before. I had never tried it, so I don't know what to tell you about it, but it is on sale, so I figured I'd highlight that. And then we also have this portable handheld LED area light. Moving on to some Milwaukee deals. We all know and love Milwaukee. It's one of my favorites. I use their polishers all the time, so I have a ton of their batteries. So these are great deals as well. Same thing, buy one of those and get one of those for free down below. And then I think there's this whole separate area as well over here. Yes. So again, same things along the top, those 3 kits, right? So even this 2-pack of 5 amp hour batteries and a charger at $200, great deal. Or you can go with the 6 amp hour pack. For me, I would go with the 5 amp hour. Personally, that's just my preference. For $100 less is where I would go with that. But again, you can see tool values up to $230 for that jigsaw. Let's see what else we got. Looks like $230 might be $250 for the impact. So yeah, just these are phenomenal deals to go with. If you're in the need of getting more batteries, which we all are, those are fantastic. Now we got some wrench and plier deals. Really nice. I thought this was a rubberized. It's kind of just a coated, textured plastic, but they feel really, really good in the hand. $5 off there, and then also some pliers there also. Moving on from there, let's see here. There's so many deals, guys, and I can't highlight all of them, but I did want to talk about these guys here. So there's 2 different options for tape measures. There's the compact, which is nice, but then there's also this one, which is on a different flyer. And this one's the same price, and it has the magnetic portion to it, which I just started using tape measures with the magnet on the front, and they are incredible. So as you can see, it's on that secondary list there. But look how it just makes it so easy to measure things out by yourself. You don't have to have someone hold the other end. As long as you're working with some metal, they're really, really great. So highly, highly recommend those. Along the lines of Milwaukee still, they have tons of safety gear. So all the safety goggles, safety gloves, even hard hats there. So the bright vest as well for safety. So then we also have a 3 amp hour battery pack. I don't know if I've ever seen those before, but for $80 for 2 of them, I thought it was a good deal. I wanted to highlight that really quickly for you guys. Really cool item here. Again, another good stocking stuffer is this 27-in-1 ratcheting screwdriver. Just a really cool little set there, I thought, for easy way to fill in things into the stockings for this holiday season. Blades, everything like that you need. We actually do have some of their Milwaukee pack out system All that stuff is on sale as well. And then we have this accessory kit, the Shockwave Impact Duty 60-piece drill driver kit, $75. Or they have one that's actually more pieces but different pieces, right? As you can see there. And that one's coming in at $50. So again, just fantastic deals on all these accessories that are usually much more expensive. Back to Dewalt really quickly when we talk about their, their toolbox system. As you can see, deals across there as well. And one of the things that I really like about this is you'll see down here, it's the Tough System 2.0. So in a second here, I'm going to highlight these ones, the drawer system ones, which are just really nice. They snap in really well. If you want a nice drawer system like that, it's really cool that they have that. So normally $150 for that kit, $120. They're all sold individually still, so you can build it however you want, but it isn't a good time to do it. This is a really cool item that I was excited to see from the Gear Wrench brand. It is 2 OBD2 sensors or tools, so you can actually plug it into your sensor and then it'll read engine codes for you on an app on your phone. Moving into some extension cords, there's 4 different sizes here, guys. Especially if you're hanging Christmas lights, this is a great way to go. So we have a 15-footer, we have a 100-footer right here. So different prices obviously for all of these. But we will get into the other side where they have 25-footers and 50-footers as well. So as you can see, 100 feet for $32, 50 feet for $25, and then 25 feet for $20. Fantastic little extension cords there. Not the thickest gauge, but at 16 gauge, it's definitely going to power the majority of things that you need. Now we have a Husky brand air hose, and it's coming in at 50 feet. And it has the quick connects already installed on it, which is very, very nice. So they call it a hybrid air hose where it lays nice and flat, but at $20, it's a really good deal. Normally $30, and even $30 is a pretty good deal. But at $20, it's an absolute home run. Definitely recommend that. Again, with the coupler and plug already installed on it. Now, this is a 16-piece pivoting screwdriver. Again, great stocking stuffer because you just push down this button, and the whole thing, you can really adjust it to wherever you need. So I like that a lot. It also has the quick load option for the different attachments. Coming in at $15, I think it's just a good deal. Cool item to have. Razor blades are getting more and more expensive. I used to be able to buy these for $5 singly. Can't do that anymore. So the fact that you get a 3-pack for the $15, you're getting back down to that better price. So those are good. This is a really cool item from Husky that I saw. It's a detachable tripod light, and look how small it is, but it's pretty useful. Now, I tried to see how bright it was, but as you can see here, the battery is dead. So it flashes. Yeah, but that's it. That's all I got. So battery's dead. It's a display item, but a really cool little unit there. Something that I've never seen before. I wanted to highlight. And then we also have this larger kind of bar light. So as you can see, the one on the tripod and this one both coming in at $24.88. Next up, guys, we have a shower head. If you're in the need of one of those, it's a fantastic deal. $35 for a standard head that also has a detachable handheld. Thought it was a really good deal. We also have the Stinger wet dry vacuum at a price of $30. Now, we do have another vacuum deal coming up, so hang on for that. Some more lawn and garden tools from Dewalt. So we have a chainsaw kit, a 450 CFM blower kit, and a pruner kit. So if you're in need of those, then maybe a good time to buy, but if not, bypass. This is a cool item that I saw that, it seems out of place a little bit to me, but a ice maker that is normally $299 down to $189. Fantastic deal. And then we also have a 5 cubic foot freezer, also on sale, normally $239 down to $189. Next up, guys, these are always a good thing to have, kneeling pads. I've injured my knees so much over the years. These are fantastic. Do your knees a favor, get a couple of those so you always have them at $14.88. It's well worth it. This is another, probably just more of a stocking stuffer type of item, but they're cool little lights, and then they also have a string light attached to it. So for camping and things like that, to add a little bit of ambiance to the campsite, I think it's a pretty cool little item for $15. Just something cool to have. Then we move into some DeWalt Express 33-inch folding portable workbenches at $90. These are really useful, especially for us detailers. We can put them in the van, pull them out, work on them. Fantastic to have. again, at a good price. So this Husky 500-pound working load, 4-pack of ratcheting tie downs, coming in at a price of $10, guys. Great deal there. And then the Milwaukee tripod light, great light here, is pretty decent sale from $249 down to $179. Yes, still an expensive item, but if you were looking for one, maybe a good time to buy. Next up, again, from Husky, we have a 14-pack of screwdrivers for $14.88. So basically a buck a screwdriver. Fantastic deal there. These are always great also. Now we move on to a Husky 94-piece mechanics tool set, 1/4 inch and 3/8 drive, coming in at a price of $50. Now, I will state that there is another kit, and we'll talk about that here shortly, but I think it's twice the amount. Oh, no, I think it's a 280-piece kit for $100. So we'll get to that in a little bit here. Just a couple of things from the Milwaukee brand, more random stuff here. Got an M12 1.6 wet dry vacuum at $140. I don't know. I love the Ryobi one we talked about earlier, so I would go that route. But then these extensions for their vacuums are great, so I wanted to cover that for you. This Galan's retro style 7.6 cubic foot freezer refrigerator, $100 off at $299. The Shark Mess Master advertises it's the only wet dry vacuum with no loss of suction technology. I don't know, but it is on sale from $169 down to $79. So maybe worth checking out. And then for those of you that need an extractor, here you go from the Dirt Devil brand, normally $109, coming in at $79. And guys, here is that kit I was talking about. So 280 pieces, mechanics tool set. You get the 1/4 inch, 3/8 and 1/2 inch sockets at $99. Now this is behind a gate at my store, so you have to ask for it, but a really good deal. Then we got some deals from Ring, $69. I think that's a fantastic deal to get into it. The Husky toolboxes, the rolling toolboxes are great. Cool colors, and this one's probably my favorite. This army green color, and it's currently on sale for $378. I think it's awesome. They also have that gray one. It's just a bigger box, so it gets more expensive. And then we move into this one as well, another newer colorway, kind of a khaki color, $398 there. But again, just a super cool color that I think can add a little bit of, style to your garage. Ladder deals. We've got the 22-foot reach ladder here. This is one of those multi-ladders where you can use it in a bunch of different ways. $100 off. We have a standard fiberglass step ladder coming in at $60. It was $130, so great deal there. And then finally, one more, sorry, an 8-foot step ladder, $80, normally $160. And then these guys down here, I talk about them every year. I absolutely love them. If you don't have one of these step stool deals, get one. They're fantastic. Really, really good. Normally $90 down to $50. Years ago, these actually got down to like $30. Just doesn't happen anymore. So at $50, that's a good time to pick them up. Here's that 280-piece mechanics tool set again, guys, at $99. Like I said, it's locked up at my local store, so you just may have to ask for it. Here is a fantastic 16-gallon wet dry vacuum as part of the NXT lineup of rigid vacuums, and it is a 5 peak horsepower unit coming in at $60. So pick that up, and then also get that auto detailing kit for $30, and you will be all set for under $100. Here's a comparable one, 12 gallons, so 5 peak horsepower for $100 by itself, or again 14 gallons, but a 6 horsepower for $125. So it's a fantastic deal. Now, if you're in the market for a stick vacuum, I've reviewed both of these and I really like both of them. Now, the one on the left here is a better unit. I do like that one more, but the price is substantially higher. So we'll go and scroll down to the price here, $379. However, this one still works really, really good, and this one is on sale. Normally $259 down to $199. So I really like that vacuum at the price. 6.5-foot festive pine. It's a fake tree, but it is preloaded with lights, coming in at a price of $50. We have these at my house. We have multiple Christmas trees throughout my house. My wife goes a little bit crazy, but it's a fantastic deal. Alrighty guys, so there you have it, the Black Friday deals for the Home Depot. Go check out your local store. I will link as much as I can down in the description for you guys as well, so it's easy to find. If you just want to order it, you can do it that way. But I always recommend going into the store because there's always deals that there's so much stuff in the store that I definitely didn't cover all of it. So go check it out. Hopefully that video helps you though. But that is it for today's video. Please make sure to like the video, make sure you subscribe, turn on that notification bell. We'll see you guys on the next one.